For all my returning subscribers, thank you. Well, for those of you who have been wondering, what would a Tinubu presidency mean for Nigeria and for Nigerians? Well, you don't have to wait any longer to know. This is what a Tinubu presidency will mean for Nigerians.
Demolishing everywhere. See. They are demolishing everywhere. The whole building, the whole house they are demolishing. Rossville at Ajao Estate. Rossville at Ajao Estate. They are demolishing everywhere. Rossville Street at Ajao Estate. See them when they came with two caterpillars. See them. Demolishing everywhere. I could not bring out anything from my house. I could not bring anything out. They came with courage. They came with courage. Demolishing everywhere. Demolishing.
Well, so this is what the Tinubu presidency will be all about. It will be all about going after everyone that said, sorry, we can't vote for you. We don't think you're a good enough person to rule over us in Nigeria. We don't want the APC government that has stagnated our lives, that has destroyed our lives, has sent the nation backward, 50 years backward to primitive days. Just because people rejected you, you decided that it's a particular tribe in Lagos that rejected you. And you've decided, Tinubu's government have decided that they want to finish off all the people he felt didn't vote for him, especially people coming from the southeast Nigeria, who are settled in Lagos, who live in Lagos. Ajao State is their catchment area for these southeasterners. Ajao State is a very expensive, beautiful estate in Lagos. And there's an area they call Rock View, where all the very rich southerners have built their homes. You saw the homes. You saw the expensive buildings that Tinubu and his cohorts have decided to destroy. Destroying lives and properties in a country where people are so poor. People are so wretched. They can hardly eat on a day-to-day basis. Courtesy of the APC government of Muhammad Buhari and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So all they want to do is to continue the destruction of lives and properties. We hardly have natural disasters in Nigeria. We hardly have it. The natural disasters we have in Nigeria are wicked, heartless rulers who can kill and maim just to rig an election. They said, oh, they gave 2 billion naira to resident electoral commissioner in Adamawa state to rig the state election. Have you ever wondered how much they must have given to the man that rigged it for them in Lagos state? The one that rigged the presidential election, the INEC chairman that rigged the presidential election. Have you ever thought about how many billions they gave to them? And these are money belonging to Nigerians. Belongs to all of us in Nigeria. But a few people have decided that they will continue impoverishing and enslaving Nigerians and now destroying their hard-earned properties, hard-earned assets. Some would have built those homes with bank loans. Oh, yes. And you heard the lady in the video. She said, they didn't even allow me to take my documents. So they're going to destroy people's documents as they're destroying these properties. They never gave them any hints that, look, we're going to destroy these properties. And listen to the defense that the government gave. Excuse me. The spokesperson of the government said that the reason they're destroying these expensive, very expensive, high net worth assets, properties, the reason they're destroying them is because they are built without permission. They are built on pipelines. You see the kind of lies they've suddenly manufactured. How can anybody build such estate in Lagos without permission? It's not possible. It's not possible at all. They're going to end up telling them that whatever permission you have, well, it's not the real thing, it's fake. Oh yes, this is the era of Tinubu's wickedness, Tinubu's overload of wickedness and lies. This is the era. It has just started. He hasn't yet been sworn in. And his stooge, who is the governor of Lagos State, has already started acting out. So every one of you watching this and thinking, well, it can never happen to me. I don't live in Lagos. I don't have anything to do with the destruction of lives and properties. It will get to you. It will definitely get to you. Any one of you that's ever offended any of Tinubu's thugs, like MC Olomo, the moment Tinubu gets into power, MC Olomo's thugs are going to come after you and they're going to kill you. Any one of you doing any kind of business in Lagos, and they know that you're from the southeast, because for them, every southerner is now Igbo. Meanwhile, there are people from Calabar, people from Igara, people from Ishekiri who live in Lagos. As long as they are not Yoruba, as the Tinubus people see them as all Igbos. So it's going to get to you if you keep quiet. You keep quiet and you feel, oh, I don't have a house in Rockview. This is a time to come out and protest and tell them that you mustn't do this to us. You mustn't do this to us. This is the time that even if you won't protest, then you need to take this video to the international media so that the world can see what the Tinubu government means, why the people rejected Tinubu in the first place. A former Lagos State Deputy Governor, Mrs. Ojikutu, she said that just because I had a little fallout with Tinubu, she said Tinubu had denied me everything due to me as an ex-deputy governor of Lagos State. That's how vindictive Tinubu, all Tinubu knows is how to be vindictive. Him and all his propagandists, all they know is being vindictive. Nothing good can come out of them at all. This woman said, Tinubu was just governor for 2 terms, 8 years. But the moment he left that seat, he started being the one that decides who rules over Lagos State. And he rules through those people. In fact, he rules by proxy. He has been ruling Lagos State by proxy since he stopped being governor, since he finished his tenure as Lagos State governor. And that gives you an idea of what to expect the moment he takes over. Now you see destruction of properties worth billions of naira. It wasn't natural disaster. It wasn't rainfall that destroyed these buildings. It wasn't fire that destroyed these buildings. It was the thought out evil plan of government, people in the Lagos State government office that Tinubu instructed to start destroying the lives and properties of people that didn't vote for him. People from Southeast Nigeria that didn't vote for him. How wicked can anybody be? If you are a supporter of Tinubu, I'm sorry, both you and Tinubu and all of you have come under a curse, because the Bible has pronounced the curse in Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. The Bible says, woe unto them that call good evil and evil good, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You lied concerning the election. You stole the election and you say that you won. With all the lies and all your killings and everything, you're yet not happy. You're not satisfied that you have stolen this thing. You still want to kill all the people you feel did not vote for you, did not support you. By the time Tinubu finishes with Southeasterners, he's going to take it further. He's going to take it further and slaughter everyone inside that ever raises a voice. The media have already been silenced. Those of us on social media, they are threatening to kill all of us because as far as they are concerned, we are disturbing them. You see the bloodletting Tinubu is carrying out in Lagos State. They don't even think about the fact that people could be sleeping at that time in those houses. And they're just destroying the properties and everything in it. No matter the animal, the human being there, they don't care. They don't care. How can you go and destroy such property without telling the people, look, we're coming to destroy these properties. Get out your things. Move out your things. How did I allow them to build these buildings, set up shop, put their air conditioning units, everything, living in that house happily, and they've gone to rob them of their peace, their joy, their savings, life and savings. Property is something that people like to invest in, even with their all their savings, because they know that properties will always appreciate in value. That's what Tinubu, so it's wickedness, destruction of lives and property that gives Tinubu joy. So he will be rejoicing that, yes, I've hit them where it matters. We are all saying that Buhari is a very cold-blooded, murderous human being. But Tinubu is going to be 10 times whatever wickedness Buhari admitted out to us. Tinubu is going to be 10 times that. Tinubu and his cohorts, because everyone around Tinubu, what they are out for now is vengeance. They are very vindictive, and they are out for vengeance, and they are out for more blood. The ones they have spilled is not enough. Do you know how many people will develop blood pressure and probably stroke for these buildings they've destroyed? Do you know how many people that they've destroyed their life earnings, completely wiped out with this act of just destroying properties? Tinubu and your cohorts, you are already operating under a curse, and we'll see what will happen. You can never be God. You cannot play God over human beings. God will rise up and show you that he's God. God will certainly be God. He will show all of you that you're God. I'd like all of us to just wait and be patient. We'll wait and be patient, and we'll see it play out. We've seen it before. We've seen it happen before. I don't want to gloat over anybody, but whatever you sow, you will reap it. You will certainly reap it. I rest my case here, and my commiserations to all the people that their property have been destroyed. And those of you thinking that it will never get to you, mark my words, it will certainly get to you, because the moment Tinubu gets there, even the judges are sitting over cases. Anyone that doesn't agree to dance to his tunes, they will suddenly remember something they did in the past. They'll suddenly say, oh, the house you own, you don't have a C of O for it. They'll destroy their properties in Abuja. They'll destroy everything that belongs to them. That's how he's going to threaten these judges. He's going to intimidate them and get them to rule in his favor. I have no hope. I have no inheritance in Nigerian judiciary. My hope is built on the power of God, the God that says, and it comes to pass, the God that rules in the affairs of men. That's where my confidence is, and therefore I rest my case. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button, like and share this particular video, because the world needs to see what a Tinubu presidential leadership over Nigeria will look like, because we already started seeing it. Even before he's sworn in, the world needs to know, and everybody needs to get prepared. Get ready. Get ready. Tinubu has declared war on some sections of Nigeria, and he will reap every evil seed he's sowing. He will certainly live to reap it. In Jesus' mighty name. I'm Evangelist Jessica Brymer, and this is the Jessica Brymer